Eden Lodge. There's like 4 houses in this place, and they just what? Oh, died. Oh, damn.
A few more questions, please. Thank you. I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers, except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
Herbs?
No, not really.
Herbs. Simon Thompson's homebrew.
Which is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
Interesting. How can I not? So I can't use someone else's thing against them. I stole a screwdriver from you. Is that okay?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Probably be back later. Pretty sure I will be. Right, let's go to Abbey Farm. No. What was it? Village Hall. Screwdriver!
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor. Wow, isn't that interesting?
Jesus. God, you'd be sick of it. It's the 4th time I've knocked on a window.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
It's Jenks! About that bicycle. Simon uses the boat to get to work, of course. Oh yeah.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Doesn't like beer, only drinks wine, and hates spirits. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
To the pub. Had a question for Rebecca, I'm pretty sure. Can you unscrew something with the key? It is no screwdriver. Luckily, we have a screwdriver. I should order a drink. 1 screwdriver, please.
Just
I'm
a
gonna be
few
honest
more
with you.
questions, if you don't mind.
You don't normally have to ring a bell to get the barmaid's attention. Just saying. You know, Simon was brewing his own beer.
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Where are
Does
they?
he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
No, let's leave the pub. Let's find the rear entrance. Let's see if we can find any bottles from Simon's homebrew. Technically, he would need a warrant for this, I think. Have a pee in the corner. That's what he's looking to
A
do.
broken window. Recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Held on with a plaster by the looks of things. Let's check out the outhouse. Wait a minute. Hello. Breaking and entering. No warrant needed, as it's in plain sight and not secured behind any locks.
I wonder whose
Not
mask
sure
this
that's
is.
true.
Rebecca's or Ryan's? Just looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
Too dark. Oh my god. I wonder what else I'll need to find. I wouldn't call this plain sight. Bam! What's this?
Ask about a few more things, please.
What the fuck
Do
is
you
this?
know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play at being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student.
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. How'd the window get broken?
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are suitable.
You think I'm suitable? I mean, let's get back on track. So, you said, that's an interesting one. About that £20 for a breakage, and don't know who broke the window. Kate gave you £20 for a breakage.
So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. Could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with.
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around.
Not realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
Yeah, why, Jenks? This case just gets more and more complex.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Path end? Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Who's this?
Who is it? I'm a police officer. Detective Inspector Jenks. It's all right, you can carry on if you want to. I'm just going. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently in the...
I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
A bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
Farmhouse!
And what's your name?
He was smoking the weed. Farmhouse. Let's go to... We'll give him time to walk home. We'll go see Simon and Emma.
Couple more
Emma!
questions, if that's okay.
Emma? What do you know about...
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
What about this?
Ever seen this before?
This!
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Went home to see her parents Thursday night. What about a broken window?
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub. A broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Really? Well, that's interesting. Let's see what
Be
Simon has
back
to say.
later on, if that's okay.
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Came straight back. I did nothing. I came straight home and went straight to bed. Interesting. Straight home after Atlas. Do you know anything about...
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
What did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the... This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course.
Go to the jetty and throw yourself
I
off
went
it.
with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Fucking loser. Let's see what Rebecca has to say.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Ting! What do you know about this shit?
What do you know about this?
It's an advertisement. They had it designed by an agency, I think,
And when was that?
last year sometime.
So if I go driver's license, hasn't seen the license before, and taped over the broken window to make it safer. Nothing. Case driver's license. Doesn't know if Kay had lost her license. And taped over the window. Tape.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Be back later on. So, you know, it says there's a farm marked on the map, but I can't see it. Maybe if we go to the here?
According to the map,
Oh,
Abbey
for
Farm
fuck's
is
sake.
across the road there.
Go have a look up the steps first. It's only private property. I'm telling you, this is surely against the law. Looks like someone's growing reefer.
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
Can I, my screwdriver to use here? No?
Could I ask you a few more questions, please? Didn't take you long. Haven't got much time. Just close the doors, shall I?
Where do you want to sit?
Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why, what did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. Is that right?
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
What do you know about Kate Vine's death?
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialise with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike.
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
I don't think so.
Oh, this guy's great. What do you know about Simon's homebrew?
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
Knock your eyes out.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub.
Didn't say that. Been to the pub, but not for about 2 months, 3 months.
Hold on a sec. Alright, fair enough. Have you seen
Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay. Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you
I haven't,
know
Bobby.
about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing. And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
what does interest you? What's all that?
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing.
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want.
He's gonna kill you, Jenks. Get out of there! He's gonna suck your soul into a mirror.
Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. Mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
And they make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead, even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you.
Black mirrors and hookah pipes. I wonder what else James is into.
Interesting. Very interesting, James. Very
Thank you.
interesting.
Probably be back later.
Thank you, James. Very interesting. I am no further, and I don't know what I'm doing. There are some things you haven't asked Simon Emerald. Jesus Christ. Whew. Is it the mirror by any chance?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Have you seen this?
Have you seen one of these before?
Is it meant to be black like that?
I think so.
No.
Oy vey. That's it. Oh,
That's it for the time
jeez.
being, thank you.
Talk to Kate and ask who killed her using the mirror. It's a good shout. Have you seen one of these before? Yeah, it's a vape thing.
A couple
I
more
don't
questions,
like
if
it.
that's okay.
Have you heard of Vape Nation before?
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That is creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Okay, so you just stare like this, and then you see.
See what?
Sorry.
I know she was,
Look,
Yoda. She was away.
You're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. Didn't work, so.
Interesting. Because you said James was selling them last Friday, and yet you also said that you went home to see your parents Thursday night. So
Aha.
So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Where?
At the pub we
the
were
mirror.
arguing.
Go on.
smashing it. Yeah.
What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window.
Yes. She did things like that when she was angry.
Smash things.
Yes.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate, but why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive or something else?